Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Slice and Dice video, and Happy New Year! Happy New Year. If you're watching this, I mean, I guess you can't watch it before this year, but if you're watching this video the day it comes out or afterwards, you're currently living in the year 2025 now, so hooray for that, I guess. Very cool. Very neat. Nothing really to talk about here too much, so let's just hop in. Let's play a little Slice. Currently on a 4-win streak. I think I played a couple of games on my own, just not recording, so nothing too crazy going on here. Give me the basic team. I do not like any of these curses. My current evaluation of rerolling is that this is probably worth it to reroll. The odds are low, but it's possible still that we get 4 curses that are worse than these. I think it's a pretty low chance. So I'm going to reroll this, see what we get here. We do have the Rush team, but it's been scientifically proven that Rush is not that good of a team comp. Although, I don't know. It's kind of debatable still, I think. But we're going to switch. We're going to random here still. And out of these curses, especially with Meddler on our team, definitely give me the right 2 blank. This is a curse I usually don't mind too much. It's a little annoying because it makes Wizard a bad character, but, like, I don't know. I've been playing Wizard less and less lately anyway, so I'm not too upset about forsaking my Wizard ally, I guess. I don't know. Anywho. One thing we can talk about here in a little bit, it's not, like, important or urgent or anything like that. With it being the new year, also, hold on, sorry, I need to think real quick. Interesting decision, right? Obviously, Dabbler is worse with right 2 blank than Cleric is, because Cleric is losing nothing, and Dabbler is losing 2 shield sides here, right? That being said, though, it's not that bad to lose those. Those are probably Dabbler's 2 least important sides. So it's not a huge loss here, but I think I will just go with Cleric. I think Cleric just having absolutely nothing lost here is a pretty good pickup as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, sorry. Getting distracted there. So one thing I want to talk about here is the... Oh my god, Clumsy, what the hell? Is the potential of this because, listen, New Year. People are always trying to get motivated to do new stuff on the New Year, yada yada, etc., right? I have felt personally, content-wise, when it comes to YouTube and streaming and all this stuff, a slump is a wrong way to describe it, because honestly, things are going pretty well. We're maybe in like a very slight downturn, technically, as far as viewership on YouTube goes, but nothing too serious in regards to that, right? But, well, let me think here. Whatever, this is fine. We may be in a very slight downturn technically, but ultimately, especially streaming has been really good lately. Like, viewership numbers for live streaming have been, like, higher than ever for me. And I've just been in a good mood in general, right? But ultimately, content-wise, things are definitely stagnant, right? I random this. Fuck these sneaky items. Static Tome, actually, baller hit here. For sure. But, like, this is fine. But, yeah, like... My content, admittedly, is pretty stagnant in the sense of, oof. If I had a triple X in here, that's really unfortunate. Can I even, I can save Mystic here, okay. We can actually just go hit, burst, slay, and that keeps Mystic very much alive here. There we go, good. Sorry, getting distracted. Like, here's the thing. I am doing what I would refer to as extremely generic Let's Play content. I am just, like, booting up a game, playing it. There's no editing involved. There's nothing fancy. Like, it is just me playing the game. There's nothing wrong with that inherently, right? I don't think, at least. But, it is definitely low effort. For sure. No thank you. I don't need the knife bag here. I think I'll take Spellblade here. It sucks to be missing these 2 mana sides, but it doesn't matter too much. I think with Static Tome, having a character with strong 1-pip sides is pretty good. Anyway, sorry, what I'm trying to get to here. The point I'm trying to make, I guess, is, I would love to do, more content. The problem, the ultimate issue here with this is that trapped is the wrong way to describe it, but I do feel a little stuck, if that makes sense. Which I probably shouldn't, right? Here's like the thing. Sometimes when it comes to like my content, I have done like things that are very outside the norm of what I usually do, and it's gone pretty well. For the most obvious example of this is the Elden Ring video I made about the the carry and retaliation bug, right? I was playing a lot of Elden Ring. I was making some videos for Elden Ring too. And I made a video talking about a bug that I found. That I didn't discover the bug, for the record. People were exploiting the bug and using it in PvP, which is how I learned about it, right? And that video is like my second most viewed video on the channel, right? Which is cool, in my opinion. I think that's very neat for me, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this exactly, but generally, most times that I've attempted to do something a little bit different and branch out and things like that, it has not gone well. And the reason for that is the YouTube algorithm does not like it very much when you deviate too far from what you normally do. That's the main issue, right? They want me to you know, keep doing what I'm doing, I guess, basically, right? Because it's working pretty well. But like, ultimately, if I, you know, want to do bigger and better things, yada, if I want the channel to grow, if I want to get more views, etc., yada yada, ultimately, this style of content does not have a very high ceiling, if that makes sense. Also, random this shit here for sure. Vampire, very good pickup here, right? Like, ultimately, like, do you think there will, you know, be 50,000 people who want to watch someone play Slice and Dice, right? There's not. There just isn't, right? That just doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. There's not that audience does not exist out there in the world, unfortunately. As much as I would love that to be the case, it just isn't the world we live in, right? So, oh, this blind is killing my ass, man. Oh, it's because of the fucking war chief. That's why. So ultimately, there's only so, you know, much I can do playing games like this in this way. Ooh, Terrarium, fantastic. Fantastic pickup here for the curse that we have. So yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling a lot. I'm kind of talking in circles here too. Ultimately, at some point, I've mentioned this before for sure. Eventually, at some point, ultimately, I have to stop, like, playing games like this. Or not even stop playing them. I'd make different videos about games like this, right? I had an interesting idea for one, I think at least. I wanted to talk about the survivor-like genre and how it's held up since its inception, right? If you hold on. I just do something like this here. Oops, sorry, wrong button. If you are familiar with the survivor-like genre, right? You got Vampire Survivors, Brotato, 20 Minutes Till Dawn, Soulstone Survivors, all these games. These are, like, you can call it people call them bullet heavens. I've called them survivor-likes, right? Yada yada, right? This genre, ooh, I think I take Evoker here. With the Terrarium, this looks pretty good to me. We can even do this as well. Yeah, that looks really strong. Okay. I like that a lot. I've noticed an interesting trend, right? And an interesting parallel, I guess, right? I've always looked at the survivors like genre and personally compared it to the like Isaac like you know, twin stick shooter roguelike games, right? I've always in my head thought these genres are pretty similar in an interesting way. Sorry, just thinking. Okay, that looks good to me. I've always compared those two genres very closely, and there's been an interesting parallel, right? When you here, let's play a little game here, right? You as the viewer, when you think of the classic twin stick shooter roguelike genre, you know, well, I should kill probably Gaitha here, I think. We do this into this. You can do drop here. That looks pretty good. Okay. Oh, I should have gone for maybe a cleanse with the light. Might have been more mana efficient. Whatever. We should have lethal this turn, almost certainly. Might have lethal. Actually, we had lethal last turn. I'm pretty sure. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Too busy thinking about the thing I'm trying to talk about here. When you think about the classic, not classic, the twin stick shooter Isaac-esque roguelike games, there's probably two games that first come to your mind, right? I think it's fair. Like we talked about Isaac there, right? So Isaac number one with the bullet, right? Probably the first game you think of in this genre of game. The second one is actually maybe a little bit more contentious, but I would assert that the easy give me. Do I want Gizmo here even? I don't know. It only works with Terrarium, but it's pretty good with Terrarium. But the static tome's currently on Evoker. Give me 2 random tier 2s actually. Maybe we can find a left side replacer for a potential roulette. There you go. Great items, honestly, here. Fantastic pickups for this. I don't think I'm playing Burning Blade anywhere right now, but if it would be pretty good on roulette. Also, I need to do something. I'll be right back. I gotta pause the recording. Hold on. Okay, hello, hi, sorry, I'm back. For you, it was but a moment, but for me, it was like, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, sorry, I did remember we were talking about Isaac and games that were in that similar genre of twin stick, roguelite, or roguelike, whatever you want to call it, game, right? I was going to ask people what the first 2 games in that genre you think of are, and most people, I imagine, would say Isaac. But second place is a little bit more interesting of a question, I think, right? What is the other game you think of besides Isaac in that genre, right? For me personally, there's 2 that come to mind because they're the ones that I played the most besides Isaac. But I imagine it varies a lot person to person, right? I would imagine the top 2 choices are Enter the Gungeon, for sure, is one of them. And second one is a bit more contentious. I would guess maybe something like Nuclear Throne, maybe. Something like that, right? Would be up there. What are the ones besides it? Actually, I don't know what else besides that would be in the upper tier of that list. I don't know. But the point I was trying to bring up though here in general though, the thing I wanted to really talk about here in regards to this was the survivor-like games are a lot different when it comes to this, right? When it comes to this aspect of like which of these are the most popular, yada yada. There's a lot more diversity is the wrong word to describe it, I guess. But there's a lot more variance there, right? When you think of the survivor like the bullet heaven genre, obviously most people the first game they're gonna think of is Vampire Survivors, the namesake of the genre, basically, right? But would you be surprised to know that if you look at Steam charts, that that Vampire Survivors is not even the most actively played of that genre right now? Which is why I think this is so interesting, right? I looked it up because I was curious. The Survivor-like Bullet Heaven style game that actually has the most active player base currently is Brotato. I've always felt personally, my interpretation was that Isaac was to Gungeon as Vampire Survivors was to Brotato, right? Where like Vampire Survivors was like this like genre, like new genre defining game, right? Basically, and then Brotato was like an extension of that genre, right? Ultimately, and maybe this is definitely a controversial one. In my opinion, Enter the Gungeon kind of just a better game. I feel like Enter the Gungeon does the things that Isaac does, but kind of better. That's sort of my philosophy, but that's not exactly true in the grand scheme of things, right? But that's kind of been like my shorthand for describing the 2 games, I guess, if that makes sense. What am I doing here exactly? I think I'm just killing this bones and stunning the Wiz here, and then maybe doing a drop play. Although I can just hold because I have the liquor. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just hold here. Anyway, that's always been my sort of like my shorthand of like these genres of games, right? Where it's like, oh yeah. Isaac is like the find the genre. Gungeon, I wouldn't say perfected, but improved the formula, right? I think the same could be said for the same could be said for what's it called? I'm forgetting the damn name of the game now. Oh, I should do this. There you go. Cool. Okay. The same could be said for Brotato, right? Where like Vampire Survivors made the genre, Brotato improved upon it. Ooh, I like choosy here. I would definitely be taking a little choosy angle. Although apparently it didn't affect that current item choice there, which is kind of interesting to see. What do I want here? I have liquor, so I think I'll take enhance wand. And I think I'll do probably this more supporting role on a character like Vampire here. I think that should be fine. Or maybe actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So I'll probably be putting the boost on Spellblade. So I don't want the wand on Spellblade, I don't think. Yeah, I want to be able to boost and then use Spellblade that same turn. Okay. This seems good. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I've always felt like what am I doing here? I guess I'm taking all these. I always felt like Isaac was like the trendsetter, and ooh, no, there's no good line here with this. Roll one more. Nah, whatever. Fine. I'll just play like this. This is okay. Put a defensive burst on Vampire. That should be okay here. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by me having to actually play the game. My apologies. You probably get what I'm saying though, right? Like Isaac was the trendsetter, and then Gungeon perfected. Although that's again debatable, right? That's kind of how I see it. I like this line personally. I think it's pretty good. We'll just pass there. We have drop for good damage on Spiker here. I just think it's interesting that like the game that started the genre is not performing the same way as Isaac is, the game that started that genre of game, right? That's pretty much it. That's my entire spiel about it. And if you are like me, you might find that kind of interesting as a video. I don't know, man. I will be taking Sorcerer here. We don't have a lot of great enablers, but honestly, Wand plus Terrarium is enough for me. That is definitely enough for me here to play this, right? Now, for Berserker being possessed, love seeing Static Tome here for sure. Huge payoff there for that one. This shouldn't be too tough of a fight. Vampire is pretty good for taking out the Thorns here as well with these lifesteal sides, right? That's good news. I'll take this. I don't want to reroll a cantrip into a Thorn if I can help it. And then no point not rolling down the Sorcerer here. I can just take out the other... You can take out the other Thorn, but the Thorn is petrifying Berserker, so it's not even that bad of a thing for us. I just don't want the Thorn being around, honestly. I think we just kill his ass. Kill and pass. That looks pretty good. Okay, Berserker getting bit here. I'll roll for the one side we have left here that we can... Oh, I stopped from getting stoned. I forgot. I forgot. Son of a bitch. Oh, well. Won't matter too much here. We're looking pretty good. I guess I just put poison down here, honestly. And then hit, I guess, the vampire. Save a little bit in the pool. You don't have to spend it all right away. That is, I think, lethal. There you go, good. Reroll Cleric. No, Cleric's pretty good here. Eucalyptus, really good with this curse. Very happy to have Choosy right now on this team. Take this off for now that you're not possessed anymore. For once in my life, I've actually remembered to remove possessed after the fact. Or remove an item that was played for possess after the fact. Anyway. Sorry, God, I hate when I try to do this like in a video and I just get so distracted by the game that I can't even like tell a coherent story. My apologies for that. But hopefully you got the gist of it. Gotta kill the Null here so Berserker doesn't die, I think. I want to use that pain side. I'll just hit here. Poison again and pass. This feels like a pretty good line to me. Take a heal here. Take some mana there. Yeah, Infuse looking really good here. Let's take the Basilisk out here to prevent the poison coming in, and definitely imbue a poison hit on Alpha here. Should be extremely GG. I'll take the 4 heal just to be safe. Okay, we don't need to be safe anymore. We have this kind of locked down. Yep, that'll do it. There you go, there you go. Same logic before with Dabbler's and Dabbler. These are the two least important sides the character has, right? The heal 5 and the shield 5, but they're not nothing. Brawler only loses 1 3 damage self-shield side. I think I'm taking Brawler here, man. I think this is a Brawler angle for sure. Not for sure, but I think this is a pretty good one, at least. Gotta try to find some items for Sorcerer here, though, too. That would be nice. I'll hold this. We can go, like... We can probably set up a good Rampage here. With a couple of decent rolls from my boys. We can do... Well... We can do that. Cleric's dying here, so we gotta do something like this here, I think. And then I think we put down a light up here. That's fine. We're set up for Brawler to Rampage again, and it shouldn't be too hard to get lethal on enemies after that. I'll take this. Cleanse seems pretty good here. No Rampage, though, bud? No Rampage. Ah, we can roll one more time. Let's go for it. One more time. No Rampage. Tragic. Oh, we had super lethal there anyway, actually. I should have just held. Deadly Bolt. Very happy to have this. Choosy paying off very well for us today. Could be a little less lucky with it maybe, but I don't know. I feel like honestly, just the idea of sacking one of your offered items for just getting higher valued items is pretty worthwhile to me. But that's debatable for sure. I don't know if it's actually right or not, but every time I've taken this one, the other one tends to not work as well. The one where you get an extra item choice but yet one lower quality tends to be worse in my experience than just getting, you know, higher tier items. Even if you have less control over what items you're actually getting. Can I set up an overkill here? Not very easily. I'm just gonna poison once and then I think pass. Actually, I'm gonna kill the bandit, I think. Oh, fuck. I forgot about Deadly. Hold on. That actually messes things up for me. I'm gonna pass here, then. We're gonna have to do some infusing here to keep Spellblade from dying. Rampage seems okay. What else can I get here? Ooh, quad heal, very good. Spellblade kind of throwing, unfortunately, but that's okay. Do this. Do, I guess, this. Infuse. Infuse again. Hit this here. Rampage there. Infuse again. That doesn't look too bad to me. Okay, we should be able to win from here. A Deadly Bolt kind of interesting on this team, honestly. We have obviously a lot of mana generation. There you go. Okay, good. That works. Sorry, just deep in thought there. Oh, Poet should be really strong on this team. Definitely into Poet on this one. Absolutely. Huge Poet fan here for this team. Now, last time I played Poet, Poet fucked me. But I'm not going to let that cloud my judgment here. Poet should be very strong on this team composition for sure. No doubts there. Okay, you guys need to get your shit together, it looks like. I don't know what you're doing, but knock it off. Poison here kills the archer, which is nice. I think we just hold like that. Troll King does regen that health back because they have 2 regen, not 1. But this shouldn't be too tough of a fight for us, I imagine, here. I'll take this, almost certainly. I'll take the self-shield here, too. It looks pretty good as well. Shield all looks very strong here. Poison looking very good, too. This might be actually be a Clink angle. I think this is almost certainly a Clink angle, actually. I see Clink being very good here. Yeah, for sure with the wand. Like, oh, man, beautiful. Beautiful line here, right? Gotta be the play. You could put Imbue on Spellblade here as well. Something like that, yeah. Very, very easy play. And then the Sorcerer is fucking set for life now, right? Yeah, we're good now. I'll take this. I'll take this. Spellblade not a terrible candidate for getting boosted either, but it's gotta be Sorcerer, man. It's just gotta be. It's just gotta be. Shiny Gauntlet's pretty good. I would love that on my Sorcerer here, right? It's not a huge play, but it's pretty decent. You also put it on like Brawler too. A lot of great options. And this fight actually might be a Brawler angle. Almost certainly actually Brawler angle with these Wisps, yeah. That'll be very good for us. Here we go next. I'll take these, keep rolling. Take that, keep rolling. Well, we kill someone for sure here, as you can see. That's not a big issue. Although I might just want to do this to get the rescue for Poet to have more max HP and to block more, ultimately, like, you know, more damage. Not a terrible line here for us. And I'm going to try to kill these ones that are doing all this painting here. I go for a defensive burst here too, just to kill that last wisp, I think. Okay, that looks good. Okay. The team feels incredible here. We could get maybe some bad luck somehow. I don't know. I don't know how it would happen, but like the team does just kind of feel unkillable currently. Okay, give me that. Reroll the rest here, I guess. Ooh, more growth. Okay. Little annoying that this guy is holding out on us here, I guess, if that makes sense. So you have 5 HP. We could do... Actually, we can just do this. And just kill all of you. There we go. Yeah, we had 8 different ways we could do that, so that's fine. Assassin versus Surgeon. Surgeon, I think, is on the lower side of good reds for this team. It's not terrible. Missing both these is annoying, and I don't know how strong Operate will be. I think, honestly, our team is maybe a little weak to Hexia right now. I think Assassin with the poison and with the range size is pretty good against Hexia, and I think Surgeon's kind of weak against Hexia. So I think this is actually an Assassin pickup here for us. Which, less mana support is kind of bad, but like we have plenty of mana. We should be okay in that regard. Brawler, again, looking pretty good to hold the Pristine Gauntlet because the Rampage sides will one-shot both these zombies here. Which would be pretty good if we can roll it turn 1. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'll take this as backup in case Brawler doesn't roll the Rampage side, which is looking unlikely here at this point. Yeah, not the case today, unfortunately. We're gonna kill the one that's poisoning here to maintain that you know what we can do actually here? Boom. Kill both zombies, easy peasy. Get your demon pip out of the way, and then we'll just pass like that. I know the troll regens, but not in a rush. It looks pretty good this turn. It looks pretty bad this turn. It was pretty bad this turn. There you go, okay. I like my asthma here. I should probably shield first though, huh? My asthma looking pretty good. Let's work the troll down here. I'm not too scared of the demon. I'm sure we'll get a good shield basher in to kill you at some point here. Take these, those are pretty good rolls. I'll settle for that. Never hold on the sorcerer. You gotta roll down. Cleanse here. Miasma again. We take out the demon here at this point. That seems okay to me. There you go. And the troll should be pretty easy. Dude, this brawler refuses to roll that pristine side, man. Doesn't really matter. It's still kind of a little annoying. Stream, huh? That goes on sorcerer well enough. It's not the greatest line here. Oh, you can put it on poet though too, actually, huh? I'm gonna take this. I think this is worth it. A little finicky, right? But I think we can put this, I don't know, on assassin for now, I guess. And then we have, well, we do this, right? Then we have cantrip, quad use. We'd have charge on it, which is crazy strong, right? Versus just putting this over here, which would just give us cantrip on the shield side. Yeah. It's gotta be this, I feel like. This seems very good to me. It's only one side, obviously, but it's a pretty good side on this character that's already really good. Do I want Cruel here on Assassin? I think I'd rather get like a bow shot so I can finish off an injured Caw from Brawler hitting it. That makes the most sense. Oh, I should have put, I'm dumb. Ooh, I'll take this, by the way. That's very good. I should have put the Pristine on Sorcerer now. This fight is not very good for Brawler to have the Pristine. That's my bad. What am I doing here exactly? You can do this, actually. This is pretty sick. Oh, but I can't fucking double block here, though. Shit. Oh, I can do this, though. Oh, no, I can't do that. Fuck, hold on. If I hit here... oh, you know what? It sucks to do it, but I'm pretty sure this is actually a Clink angle. So we do this into Clink, then. Right? And we do... Oh, that messes up the... Oh, I had to shoot first. Okay. Let's Clink, or shoot first. Clink. Like so. This goes here, and then you shield on Vampire. Okay. That looks good to me. Now, it'll cause one spellcast from dying to Deadly Bolt. And I will take this here. I will... I guess I'll... I guess I roll the rest. I don't know. Kind of all stinky still. Okay, Poet is just throwing, man. Although, what else is new, I suppose, right? Hit, 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 hit. Die to poison. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad the Poet threw there instead of here. And it is Hexia. It is Hexia, so I'm glad I played this accordingly. Now, in my opinion... Fate, generally terrible into Hexia. Generally a pretty bad choice, right? The problem here is that I don't love Shaman on this fight either. Wraith, not that good. Forsaken, not that good, especially because we're right 2 blank. I think Doctor and Prophet are the ones we're really looking for here for this fight. Doctor would be like game winning. Prophet would be decent. Shaman's not terrible, though, honestly. I think I just play Shaman, honestly. I can live with this. This is not the worst thing in the world for us. I've only rolled this wand, like, once this entire game so far, man. It's kind of weird. I think this is a fight where we maybe consider... The problem with gauntlets on Brawler is that, yes, 4 damage does rampage through the imps, which is very important for this fight. But the imps have spiky, right? So we need to preemptively put shields on Brawler before we start rampaging, which we can do. It's not hard for us to do that. But it does complicate things a little bit. I think we play it like this, though. This should be fine, hopefully. Let's run it. Okay. Huge damage turn 1 here. This is very spooky. I will settle for a bow shot here. I will definitely take all of these rolls. Very good. And Shaman, what do you got? Or Sorcerer? That's fine, whatever. Okay. So. I like the idea of putting shields here and going bang, 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 bang. Right? Just taking them out right off the bat here. We get a bow shot in for Hexia. Hit Hexia as well here. Keep Sorcerer alive. And we probably just do Ritual here. Take a little bit of damage for it, but we cleanse the incoming pain. That seems extremely worthwhile to me, right? Okay, turn 2. It's coming back again. Love the self-shield roll here. Looking for either of these, or any of these 3 rolls here, probably. And let's roll, see what we get. Okay, I'll take that, I'll take that. Looking for poison off of Assassin here. Cruel is good enough, though. Put this here, put this here. Hit. Hit the Assassin. Unfortunately, can't cleanse the pain here. But at this point, we're probably just sacking these 2 and just getting in for damage. if I had to guess. Although this is really strong. Okay. No, we're gonna be fine here, I think, at this point. I do not feel too worried. Probably even hold this, actually. This goes here, this goes here. We just stack shields on Brawler. Hit in for 1 billion. Shoot. And then burst. There you go. Very good Hexia fight. Very cool. Assassin didn't end up doing much, honestly, there. It was mainly the Brawler line with killing all the imps from him that really sealed it. That was maybe the scariest turn 1 Hexia I've ever seen. That was a lot of damage coming very quickly. But we had a team that was pretty resilient to it. Secret MVP goes to Shaman. I think actually that turn 1 ritual to prevent the pain from Hexia, that was actually secretly very important for us here, because Sorcerer getting pained is very bad, obviously, right? Ends up taking a lot of just self-inflicted damage there, which is not good. And then obviously the steam Eucalyptus there, very strong as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.